What's going on, guys? Welcome back to this week's Bourbon of the Week. My name's Chris. I'm going to be your host for today. Now, a couple of months ago, Jason from the Mash and Drum put out a video for a bourbon collection with a $400 budget. From there, Phil and Julie from the Bourbon Van put out their own video and dropped the budget to $250. Well, I reached out to the three of them and I asked them, can I keep this trend going? And with both of their permission, that's what we have today. Your beginner bourbon budget collection with only $200. Let's get into this right now. Cheers. So there you are. You walk into the liquor store, you find yourself with $200 in your pocket, staring at a bourbon wall filled with hundreds of bottles from $15 all the way up to $200. What are you going to buy first? I promise you this is the first bottle you're going to want to look for. This is Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, also known as Evan Williams White Label. This is a 100 proof, obviously. If you don't know what Bottled and Bond means, it's got to follow 4 different rules. Number 1, it's got to be at least 4 years old. Number 2, it has to be exactly 100 proof. Number 3, it's got to be aged in 1 distilling season by 1 distillery in 1 distilling location. And number 4, it has to be aged in a government bonded warehouse. Now, this Evan Williams coming from Heaven Hill is a big name in the game at only $18. The tasting notes that you're going to get on this are fantastic. You're going to love the way it tastes. You're going to love the drinkability, the smoothness, everything about this bottle. You're going to be like, damn, how is that only $18? And the answer to that, quite frankly, is I don't know. I don't know why this is still only $18. Love the fact that it is. Love the fact that it's always available. So make sure this is the first bottle you buy when you walk into the liquor store, because who knows how long it's going to stay at $18 with the way the bourbon bubble is going. This might be an allocated bottle behind the shelf pretty soon. Evan Williams Bottled and Bond is definitely going to be the first bottle that you want to pick up. And we're not even $20 in the hole. I'll drink to that. So there you are, you got one bottle in your basket and you're wondering, what should I grab next? You're looking on the shelves, you're looking all around, and you see this one bottle and it's just staring at you. And I know you're going to want to pick it up because look at the label on this. Everything about this screams bourbon, screams old history, everything. Jim Beam obviously puts this product out. This is OGD, or Old Granddad. The best part about this bottle is its versatility. You're going to be able to use this neat. You're going to be able to put an ice cube in this if you want. At the 80 proof, I don't recommend it. But the best part is you're going to put this in old fashions, you're going to put this in Manhattans, and you're going to deserve this because it's a delicious blend of bourbon, especially when you can sweeten it up a little bit with that 27% rye. It's really got a very good rye spice. This is actually what started moving me towards the rye world. This Old Granddad 27% rye, I started to think I really like the rye spice that comes along with this. So I picked up more Old Granddad. I drank more Old Granddad. I have the Bonded as well, which I highly recommend, but we're not going to put that on this list right now. Old Granddad is what we're going to stick with. At $18, this is an absolute steal. Hope this one stays on the shelf at that price as well. And the best thing about both this and the Evan Williams, you're always going to be able to find it. The availability is the most important part. When you fall in love with these bottles, you're going to be able to pick up another one. OGD is going to be our second bottle. So here we are, 2 bottles in our cart, and we need another bottle. By the way, we're going to put 7 bottles in your collection for only $200. And the next one is one that Jason actually had in his collection already, but I couldn't leave it off of my list because Wild Turkey is one of my favorite lines of all time. This comes in at 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley. While it might not hit that 27% rye that the Old Granddad has, it is an absolute fantastic rye mash bill. High rye, aged longer, says it right on the bottle. Jimmy Russell knows what he's doing. Quite frankly, Wild Turkey knows what they're doing with this. This is an absolute must. Vanilla, caramel, oak. Everything about this is bourbon. Everything about this is history. You're really drinking history every time you drink this. 6, 7, and 8-year-old bottles and bourbons in this bottle. Fantastic pickup. At $21.99, there's no reason you shouldn't have Wild Turkey 101 in your collection. Whether you're a beginner, an intermediate, right? That's the middle one. Or an expert collector, you should have Wild Turkey 101. Use this in old fashions as well. It's absolutely fantastic. That's the third bottle we're going to pick up, Wild Turkey 101. So I know what you're thinking, Chris. Listen, you got 3 great bottles here, but nothing about these is really special. You're saving me a little bit of money with 3 great bottles, but what is really going to separate me in my beginner bourbon collection? And that's what this next bottle is going to start to do. This is Weller's Special Reserve. This is their green label. This is from Buffalo Trace, which is owned by Sazerac. And the difference between this and these 3 is this is going to be a wheated mash bill. So instead of rye as their second grain, they're going to use wheat in this. Now this one you might have to hunt a little, and by hunt, you might hear bourbon hunting and think that it's this crazy thing where people are traveling across the country or driving to here or driving to there, and that, quite frankly, it's not true. I've been to 2 other states actually when hunting for bourbon, and they're right on the border of where I'm at right now. The key to hunting bourbon is to start to build relationships within friend groups that are already doing this with you. So join Facebook groups, join Discords. By the way, mine's down below. We have a couple of people in a couple of different states that can help you figure out where these bottles are, if they're really worth it. Make sure you check out the YouTube videos to know if it's even worth hunting for. But as for bourbon hunting, Weller Special Reserve isn't going to be the hardest for you to find, but you're going to have to put a little bit of effort behind it, which is actually a lot more fun than you think. I love hunting bourbon. You find it, the thrill of actually finally finding one. This Elmer T. Lee was my unicorn for a very long time, was never able to find it. Finally came across it because of a Facebook group. I found out it was in New Jersey, so I picked it up. Haven't opened it yet. We'll make sure we do that on a special occasion, and maybe we'll review it here on the channel. But Weller Special Reserve, 90 proof, Buffalo Trace, wheated mash bill, so you're going to get sweet vanilla, sweet caramel. The oak on this is fantastic. You're not going to get that extra spiciness from that rye, but this is well blended, perfect bottle. $24, by the way. This is only $24 MSRP, and please don't pay too much more than that. You'll see this on the secondary market for pushing even $100, and it's really not worth it at that price. So pick this up at $24, do a little bit of bourbon hunting, join a few Facebook groups, join a Discord or two, check below. And make sure you find this bottle, because at $24, it's an absolute steal. Your first Buffalo Trace product that you're going to add to your collection. So I know what you're thinking. We've got 4 bottles here. We've got wheated mash bills. We've got rye mash bills. We've got $17 bottles, and we've got $24 bottles. Chris, what's the next bottle that we're going to pick up? The next bottle that we're going to get is an obvious one. Woodford Reserve. Everybody's heard of Woodford Reserve. If you've watched any of the Kentucky Derby stuff recently, obviously it's sponsored by Woodford Reserve. This comes in at 90.4 proof. This is a Chris Morris product. It's absolutely fantastic bottle here. The best part about this is it's triple distilled in pot stills, so it's going to give you a little bit more of a different experience than what we have so far going on right here. Woodford Reserve is going to give you a sweet, dry finish. It's very honey forward, pepper, wood. This is 71% corn, 18% rye, which leaves us with what? 10% malted barley. This is a bottle that you have to have for $30. There's a few in the Woodford collection that I like. The Bourbon Van put on the Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. I agree 100% that that bottle is fantastic. It deserves to be on a collection, but to save us just a little bit of money compared to that one, we're going to go with the original Woodford Reserve, and you won't be disappointed in this bottle. Again, it's going to be different from everything we have so far. That's why I like to reach for this bottle, and that's why this bottle, quite frankly, is empty, because it's that good. Woodford Reserve is going to be the next that we're going to add to our collection, and we still have 2 bottles to go. So keep that in mind. At $30, this is a pickup. It's a steal, I promise you. Again, this is going to be a little bit easier to find. It's always on the shelf, at least here in Pennsylvania. Woodford Reserve is going to be our 5th bottle. So what's left? What bases do we still have to cover? We have cheap, we have expensive, we have high rye, we have wheated, we have middle rye, we have high proof, low proof, we have it all. But what we don't have is something that is outside of the Kentucky bourbon world. So that's why we're going to go with Bowman Brothers. Not just because of that. This is a Virginia-based bourbon whiskey. We're going with Bowman Brothers because this is one of the most slept-on bourbons in the bourbon community as far as I've seen. I've tried this bottle. I love this bottle. It's a 90 proof bourbon. It's got a very good, it's not even a rye spice. So the fact that this has a spice on it, it's more of a pepper slash like a hot pepper, not like salt and pepper. Hot pepper or like a hot sauce spice to this. So if you like spicy things, you're really going to love this. This is 90 proof. First of all, look at the bottle. It's awesome. Second of all, the bottle has small batch written on it, and this is going to be the first one that has small batch written on it on our collection. So that's another thing that you can talk about. If you don't know, a small batch is basically when they take a certain number of barrels to blend and they put that in this bottle here. So what's that? It's going to give you more consistency, and they're going to be able to put a perfectly blended product together before putting it in the bottle, which is going to be for you, the consumer, because that is an absolute fantastic bottle. I don't know why it isn't on more allocated lists, or at least more talked about within the bourbon community. Bowman Brothers is my daily sipper. I always have a bottle of it. I actually just grabbed the John J. Bowman, which is the single barrel version of this, and I haven't opened that yet, but I'm very excited to compare that to what we have here in the Bowman Brothers. Bowman Brothers at $35 is an absolute steal. That's probably going to go up on price here. Just the way that the market's going and the boom, the bubble that we're in right now, I'd expect something like Bowman Brothers to go up in price. Hopefully I can grab a couple more bottles at $35, and hopefully you can too. And we got 1 bottle to go with $53 left in our pocket. What's it going to be? So here we are, we got 6 bottles in our basket, and we need 1 more to end this collection, and we have $53 left. Now you can go out and you can buy yourself another couple of bottles of Evan Williams, or you can come along and look for this bottle right here. Henry McKenna 10-year. This is the bottled and bond version. This is a single barrel version. This is coming out of Heaven Hill, and everything about this bottle is fantastic. I already mentioned, aged 10 years, single barrel, bottled and bond. It's got the barrel number on there, the bottling date on this, and everything. This bottle is absolutely perfect. Now, buyer beware. This is a single barrel. What a single barrel means, we talked about a small batch, how they blend everything from different barrels into one bottle to make a perfectly well-balanced product. This single barrel means that they take one barrel, they put it all in a barrel, they let it age for 10 years, and one barrel goes into this bottle. So every time you drink this, you are going to get a little bit of a different experience, but the barrels that they're choosing from, perfect. Everyone I've had so far has been fantastic. This is coming out of Heaven Hill. The mash bill on this comes in at 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley. You're getting vanilla, caramel, oak, brown sugar on this. That's absolutely fantastic. This is my favorite bottle. If you've been watching any of my reviews so far, you'll know that this is number one on the list. And right now it deserves to be number one on the list, especially at $50. This is going to be allocated. It's already basically allocated here in Pennsylvania. They put it on the online drop ship. It used to be in stores, then it went behind the shelves. Now it's online only. I will make sure to pick up another bottle of this anytime that I can. I always have a backup bottle on the shelf. Henry McKenna 10-year is my favorite bottle at $50 than anything else that I have in this collection. And we're saving $3. That's $197, and look at what we've got right here. No beginner should complain about a collection like this. This is what you're looking for in a bourbon beginner collection for $200. It is what it is. So there we have it, $200. Actually only $197. We saved you $3. Probably did it because there's probably a little bit of tax on it, at least here in Pennsylvania. But $200 for this. Look at this, 7 bottles in your collection already. 3 of which a lot of people in a beginner bourbon collection would not have, if you ask me. This Henry McKenna 10-year, this Weller Special Reserve, and this Bowman Brothers, like I said, is slept on. So these 7 bottles is what you're going to want to start with. Let me know in the comments if you think I missed anything, if maybe one of these bottles doesn't belong, or you think you would put another bottle in there. I do want to thank Phil and Julie for allowing me to do this, as well as Jason from the Mash and Drum. You guys are awesome. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad I could get involved in this. But make sure you follow me on Instagram at Bourbon of the Week. Make sure you click that like. Make sure you click that subscribe. We're pushing 600 subscribers here, and we're trying to get to that 1,000 mark. But in the meantime, don't drink and drive. Drink responsibly. And as always, stay healthy, stay happy, stay drinking. Cheers, y'all.